0 for 6 tonight, 0 for 4 beyond the arc. You think he's maybe a little unconfident right now taking the shot, and Hobson probably deserved a better reward, but he's 0 for 2 for only 2 points, and it's out of bounds to USC.
These days of television, you know, they make that call before TV and maybe before some ethics. That's a Washington State ball.
No place to hide anymore. Young double team, spins, and almost everything but the finish for Nick Young. That was a fabulous move to the basket. Cougars have not scored now the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Cowgill puts it on the floor and then dishes to Weaver.
Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Washington State looks like they need to move a little bit more off the ball. Harmelin does not set an effective screen. Weaver, in any case, says, got it. I got it.
Good defense, better offense.
And that's the guy that you want to see at this point. He's got to be the creator out there, because right now, Chesney wants to shoot the ball, but I think he's the only other one.
Back at you.
Nick
Two
Young.
NBA guys going at each other. I think we'll see Kyle Weaver and Nick Young both have pretty good careers.
Yeah, they'll be doing that a lot through the age.
He's got an NBA body, does Kyle Weaver. He's got great length, great springs. Nick Young, consensus seems to be that he is going to come out after this season, leave a year early for the NBA. And the feed and the basket for Cowgill. +1.
Well, Chesney is just aggressively attacking, and Wilkinson went for the bait, and it's just an easy dump off. Chance to tie this game.
Well, you see Young hanging his head. He has just picked up his 4th personal foul.
Well, it'll be interesting. 4:55. We might see a gamble here by Tim Floyd. You'd hate to take Nick Young. Well, he is taking him out. Wouldn't keep him out long.
No.
You hate to have a guy foul out with 4 fouls.
Yeah, and you know what? The weak side defense just did not react to that penetration, because Cowgill's man had to go to the penetration. That's when you're weak side. You know Tim Floyd did not like that. That's not the way they were trained. And that's not the way they normally play defense either. They're a good defensive team.
Tie basketball game.
Penetration kills any defense. No matter how good you are, penetration always hurts you.
Talk about close games. As Stewart gets the rub from Gibson, Weaver working on his 4th double-double of the season, guarding Lodrick Stewart. Hackett puts it on the floor and loses it. Stewart with the save and a great heady play, bouncing it out of bounds off of Weaver to save it with 8 seconds to shoot for the Trojans.
Hackett saying to the official, they almost pulled my armband off. That has to be a foul. And the ref said, I don't think there's anything about armbands in there.
Time is taken. We'll have another look at it through the miracle of modern technology. You can make the call. Nick Young, by the way, has 11 of USC's 17 second-half points.
Well, nice play by Stewart to save it off of Weaver's head. There's no time to worry about somebody's feelings right now. You got to bounce it off his head. You bounce it off his head. They got 8 seconds to score now.
That's the voice of Paul Westphal. Bob Weiss also in the house. I'm Brian Davis. This is the battle for second place as they conclude the regular Pac-10 season. Both these teams headed to the NCAAs, but they will go on Wednesday. Actually, they won't start playing until Thursday, but they'll go next week into the conference tournament at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. USC, a victory. They have the tiebreaker, and so they would earn the 2nd seed and the easier road at the Staples Center next week.
That's what they call it, the easier road. There is no...
In the Pac-10 this year, absolutely. You use that term advisedly. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. 8 to shoot now for USC. Stewart spots up for 3 and is a little bit long. Big offensive rebound for Taj Gibson, and another as he battles and then is stripped by Hobson.
You put it down. Don't look at the referees when you dribble it down there, Taj.
That was a big rip by Hobson. Great effort by Gibson.
Hobson is one of a couple of guys seeing a lot more playing time since the season-ending knee injury suffered to who was the Cougars effectively their sixth man, Nikola Koprivica. Blew out the knee against Oregon. Hobson has seen a lot more playing time. This time he commits the offensive foul as he rolls Stewart over, driving the basket with 5 seconds on the shot clock.
And, you know, great footwork again, good defense. I'd like to see Weaver be a little more active when he got that one. You know, the clock's running down. Go ahead and make it. Here we see the rebound. Look at that strip. Again, the guy takes you know, he puts it on the floor maybe to get balance, but when you do that, you put yourself at risk. But that was nice footwork there by Stewart.
The effort at one end, and then he gives it away on the other. Tie ball game, crunch time in Pullman. Hardly a work of art, but two great defensive teams. USC shooting 7 of 17. Washington State 8 of 21 from the floor this half. Tony Bennett. David Harmeling told me a couple of weeks ago that Tony Bennett is the best coach that he has ever been around. School, high school, AAU, collegiately. The best guy that he's ever been around in terms of drawing stuff up late in ball games in situations like this.
Well, that's a smart thing to say. You should say that about any coach you ever have while you're playing for him.
No doubt about it.
And you get more plays drawn up.
But his enthusiasm was sincere.
Well, I'm sure. Tony's doing a great job. And right now, both teams are going to have their best guys on the floor that they think can give them a chance. Obviously, 3:30 to go, tie game.
Nick Young with 11 of the Trojans' 17 points. Weaver with the steal.
And they were trying to go at Baines, trying to get it inside on Baines. Great job of getting in the passing lane.
Weaver had not had a double-double for 12 games. That's about 6 weeks. This is his 4th of the season, 13 and 11.
It's hard to get those double-doubles when you play so slow. You know, it skews your stats, but that guy understands the game. I mean, he knows, like that play, he knew they were trying to get the ball. He knew Nick Young wasn't really trying to score, and he sniffed it out and got the steal.
Stewart does a great job swatting the ball away from Baines in such a way that it went off-white. Second half turnovers, only 3 for Washington State, 9 for USC, but Young has given them a chance, though this time is a little bit long, and Taylor Richesky aggressive on the glass with his 4th rebound.
He's really had a good game.
You know, he really has 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Nice all the way around.
That wasn't kind of the guy you'd expect to get the big rebound.
Weaver. Almost. Shooting foul. Kyle Weaver will get a chance.
Good job of going to the hole.
Wilkinson picks up his 3rd personal. Weaver working hard. Double team by Young and by Wilkinson, and then Tosh Gibson came to help.
He did a nice job of just switching that ball over to his left hand to get the first shot even off.
Weaver had 14 points against UCLA. Uncharacteristically turned the ball over 4 times to go along with 2 assists, but tonight 6 of 13 from the floor, 13 rebounds. Check that, 13 points and 12 rebounds, and trying to get to 2-2. 2 out of 2 from the line and give the Cougars a 2-point advantage.
Who's he going to go to here, Paul? Is he going to go to Gibson with the foot advantage, or is he going to go to his big man Young?
I think he'll go to Young, but he could go to Lodrick Stewart off that little double team right through the.
Oh, here he is.
Or that double screen, I meant.
Yeah, Young went only this time it was Young going off. But Weaver had seen it and he cut the high side.
Great battle for the rebound. Last touched by Maroon. It's out of bounds to Washington State. The Trojans haven't scored for 3.5 minutes.
That was great defense by Weaver. He recognized